Hey everybody, it's Tinker Landon, and I'm here with a new series, Heroes of Might and Magic 3, HD Edition. Yeah, man, I played the crap out of this game when I was 20 or so, and yeah, I'm actually glad to see this re-released. They took the old game with its hand-drawn, pixelated art, and they made it they updated it for HD. It's still pixel art in HD. That takes some serious dedication, my friends. So, let's go ahead and start a new campaign. It'll be great to show you some of the weird quirks about the system they have going in this thing. Okay, our landing has confirmed both our rumors and fears. With the death of my father, Arathia's lands are being greedily devoured by her neighbors. To win, you must locate and capture the town of Tyrannus. Your heroes will be limited to 6th level in this scenario, but your 4 strongest heroes will travel with you to the next scenario of this campaign. This is important. This is a combination of RPG and strategy game. And when we're moving to the next scenario in the campaign, you keep only the heroes, not the armies, not any artifacts they find. Just the hero, the experience, and any spells they have learned along the way. We can start with a bonus. The first aid tent will heal the one of our injured soldiers. The foot soldiers here are just an extra army and resources to help us build our town. Since we don't have skill to use the first aid tent, the resources are the clear and obvious choice.
Our initial landing has captured a devastated outpost. Information is scarce and unreliable at best. Neighboring citizens have fled their villages. Remaining survivors tell conflicting stories. Evidence points to a Nyan invasion. Rally local militia and train them quickly. Destroy all hostile forces you encounter. Assume the worst. Assume we are at war.
Alright, from Catherine Ironfist, Queen of Enroth. General, our initial landing shows evidence of an invasion by the dungeon overlords of Nyan. These people have been under Nyan military rule for the past 30 days. We assume the adjacent towns of Plinth, Mirham, and Tralia are also under Nyan or Eoful occupation. Other generals are fanning through the region to determine the extent of the territorial violation. For this area, your goal is simple. Establish a base of operations, rally local militia, determine the extent of the Nyan occupation, and find their invasion route. If you can secure their main base of operations, we will be able to quickly eliminate any remaining forces. Good luck. What that means is, we don't have to conquer every town on the map. We can go ahead and send a flanking force. Now, we're just going to go ahead and pick up all these armies that came with us. Keep in mind, on armies that are on the map, you're probably not going to be able to pick up most of them. These are just put here by the scenario. I mean, it is the first scenario, of course. And we're going to want to, we're going to want to do some things here. Actually, let's not do those. Alright, here's what we're going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade this archer's tower. These 7 buildings here are the buildings that build our troops. And right now, we can use the archer tower to build archers. You know, they do some damage, and they are ranged attack. You know, nice, right? Well, here's the deal. If you go and you upgrade the building they come out of, now you can go ahead and build the upgraded version. It costs a little bit more, but these guys shoot twice. That's double damage. Awesome! And the best part is, all those archers we picked up, upgrade! We'll pay the same amount. This is the difference between what they would have been anyway. And there we go. Sweet. That should be almost enough. For what, I ask you? Why, a flanking maneuver, of course. But before we do that, let's... Wow. This, by the way, I should point out that every hero has a specialty. Her specialty is that, here it is. Specialty, navigation. Receives 5% per level bonus to the navigation skill percentage. And navigation increases your hero's movement points at sea by 50%. And if you upgrade this more, you get even more speed. So when she's in a ship, she can move really fast. Of course, here's the thing. This is the only map with water on it, so probably not the most useful thing for me to do. Instead, I'll just go ahead and upgrade these guys. Like so. Trade them off to this guy. Like so. Oh, let me show you his special ability. Specialty, Ballista. Increases the attack and defense of any ballista for each level attained after 4th level. And he starts off with basic artillery, which allows us to control the ballista, and allows it to do more damage. He also starts off with 1. Ballistas cost 2,500 gold. They're sort of like a cross between a level 6 and a level 7 creature, but only if you have the skill for it. Otherwise, it just sort of sits there and doesn't do that much. So, he's going to be our flank. I'll put him in a boat. It takes him a whole day to load up on the boat, so he won't be able to move again until next turn. In the meantime, let's go back to our castle and see what else we can hire. We'll call. Specialty Vampires. We're not going to be able to hire vampires because we're not playing that faction. Neela, Specialty Armorer. She's not from our faction, but she's got a pretty useful ability by herself. So, yeah, I think we should probably hire her. Yeah. Let me go ahead and show you a trick that we're going to be using. Now, each hero at the start of their turn gets a certain amount of movement points. That's that green bar there. And this is determined by what is in their army. This Griffin here has a speed of 6. These pikemen have a speed of 4. So, by removing the pikemen from the army, the unit with the lowest movement speed is now this Griffin for a speed of 6, which boosts her ability to move. If you get some hyper-fast units and put people only with them, they will fly around the map. That is an incredible tactical advantage. So, let's go ahead and start looking around. Okay. So, yeah, apparently I forgot to pick up a spell book. I should probably do that. But I'll have to do that in a bit. Now then, I'm going to go ahead and buy this lady's, get her into our service. Who else is for hire? Another necromancer? Wow. And he's got like one of the crappiest special abilities in the game. Yep, yeah, screw him. So what spells do we have? Shield Bless. Bless is a nice spell. We will want that. Okay, yeah, these are all in all some pretty good spells. Yeah, why don't you go around and start looking for stuff to do? Maybe pick up this chest, gain a little experience. Oh. This fellow may end up being one of our mains, and by fellow I mean girl. Basic logistics increases the amount that you move around each turn. 10%. Goes all the way up to 30. Between basic logistics and some fast characters, you can fly. And there's really no one in there I want in my army. I really don't want anyone there in my army. So, yeah. Looks like it's time to end our turn. Returning from Mirham, a scout enters the Carthiad courtyard and reports Mirham is under occupation by Ilfil and Nyon troops. So, it looks like those two nations are working together. Aw. There's a chest floating in sea, but there's nothing in it. There is, however, Float Sam. Float Sam can give you wood and gold. And since this particular town that we have is very wood hungry, we're going to want to grab all this. Okay, that's it for grabbing that. Let's go ahead and get you into town. So, why don't we go ahead and build next? Now, if we build up our town hall, we earn more money. And we started off with a lot of money. So, yeah, we could probably be okay for a little bit, but all in all, we want to get this up as fast as possible. So, there we go. Let's go ahead and get these guys into the army, and then put them on this person here. That way, she has a little more oomph behind her. And she will be able to, she will be able to capture some things that we will need. I forgot to get my spellbook again. Oh dear. There, finally. Now then, this person is going to be one of our mains. She will fight. She will leave it to the squire, this lady down here, to go ahead and flag all the mines and pick up the regular drops. And since we need the experience, yeah, we'll go ahead and engage them. Okay. Spells. Don't have any direct damage spells. Not a problem. I'm going to go ahead and wait for them to get closer. Sweet. Excellent. I wonder if there was an option to determine how much damage attacks would do. Oh, it looks like our squire does not have enough movement to flag this mine. Not a problem. Now, since one of our goals is to grab experience, this is actually a hard choice. I mean, like, gold, if we were not starting out with so much, I would be picking this gold up, no problem. But since we have a campaign, and we're currently okay for gold, I'll go ahead and take this. This may change. Advanced Scholar. Being able to pass around our spells is highly important. Oh, I have not been explaining levels. Each hero has 4 basic stats. Attack, which multiplies the damage your troops do, 5% by each point of attack. Defense, which reduces the damage each of your troops takes. Power, which increases the damage and duration of your spells. And Knowledge, which determines how many spell points you have. Each level up, you gain one of these. You also can pick a skill. So either you can improve a skill that you've already got, or you can get a new skill. There are 3 levels for each skill: Basic, Advanced, and Expert. We're going to want to get the Basic Armorer up to Expert fast. Because, combined with the specialty of Armorer, 5% bonus, this could seriously take on a lot of damage. So yeah. Also, let's run by the stables and get some better horses. They'll make me move faster until the next week. Can't quite fit there. Okay. Well, this float Sam is certainly not really helping us as much as I would have liked. There we go. Plenty of wood. Now then, since this person is the squire, she runs around picking up all these loose resources. Alright, and you go ahead and attack this. This is going to be quite a fight. Those guys are fast. They're going to be able to reach me no problem. I could make it. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, that may have been a bad idea. Now notice, each of them only gets 1 retaliation per turn, which is nice. I can use something like that to soak up retaliations. This is gonna get nasty. Okay. So, these stone golems have more health than all the others. I'll use them to soak up the retaliation. Then the weaker things, like these guys, they can attack and not get hit. Ah, screw it. Wow. I was expecting that to take him out. Okay, so we lost some guys. But we got through. There we go. Oh. That's a useful spell school to have, especially with Bless. I'm taking it. That's a really nice spell school to have. Especially since, since we're playing against the castle town in this scenario, in this particular campaign, yeah, they really like their water spells. So, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and build our one building. Note that you can only build one building per turn. Very important to worry about your build order in these games. Now, we want to go ahead and build the city hall to give us even more gold per turn, but we're going to need to build some prerequisites. So we'll start with the blacksmith. The reason for that is, well, you can use the blacksmith to build things like ballistae. Okay, that's it for our turn. One of your aides approaches and hands you a scroll, mentioning that the scout who just delivered it was suffering from numerous injuries. You unfurl and read the scroll. Plinth is occupied by Eofol's troops. Well then, let's pick this up. Hey, we got some money from it. Good. Alright, here's what we are going to do. I am going to split up this particular army to one. And the reason I'm doing that is that there's a whirlpool here. This whirlpool will teleport you. However, it will also kill off half of your weakest stack of troops. Since that weakest stack is only one troop, he's all I lose. There we go. And now I have saved a little bit of time. And I'll find some more money. Ooh. And I'll get an artifact. Increases your morale by +1. Well, that's good. Alright then. We get some more horses. And some gold. And this is a windmill. Once per week you can get one of the extra resources. Mercury, sulfur, crystal, or gems. So let's go ahead and head back in here. Can't get too far in there. The snow actually slows you down quite a bit. As you ride into the clearing, you notice a university scholar resting on his horse. He agrees to teach you some of what he knows before setting off. Expert scholar. Well, thank you, sir. Oh, and I can pay for more stuff. Let's go for... I've got knowledge. Let's go for more knowledge. Advanced logistics. Oh man, this is going to be one nice hero by the time everything is said and done. Now these are ranged fellows. And there are lots of them. I want to be careful about fighting those. Alright, we only have one prerequisite to make again. The marketplace. There we go. We'll pick up more wood. And another chest. Most excellent. Up. A little bit too short. Oh well. Let's see what we got here. Pack of battle dwarves. Oh, that's a gold mine. Pack of evil eyes. That's going to be getting a little dangerous. Well, maybe we can take on the harpies. Yeah, we need the experience. Now, harpies have an annoying special ability. That ability is that when they attack you, they return to their original position. For the case of this one, you don't even get their retaliation against them, so it's like they have sort of a pseudo-ranged attack. Well, we definitely need to get them in a position in which they can, we need to get to them fast. Fast. Excellent. With 86 guys, that's my powerhouse right there. They may be level 1s, but when you've got 86 of them, they still pack a wallop. Alright then. This will net us a shield. Let's see how much this does for us. Increases your defense skill by 2. Okay. Not the best, really, but hey. Okay, they're just flat out attacking us. So yeah, we're gonna have to run these guys up to them pretty fast. We're gonna take some losses here, I'm afraid. Ooh. See, normally it's nice to get next to a ranged unit because then they are unable to use their ranged attack anymore. And most, they have a melee penalty and do half damage. These guys don't. So, yeah. Just gotta charge. Oh, this was a... You know what? There. Those guys are gonna be dead anyway, so... Might as well use them to soak up some damage. Or that. That could happen too, I suppose. How on earth did they survive that? Well, you know what? I'm going to use you guys to soak up the hit. Whew. Yeah, we took some real losses there. We took some real losses there. Now, what level are you at? Level 5, huh? Alright. Start heading up there. Okay, that's it for our heroes. Let's go ahead and build the city hall. Good. We have just doubled how much money we're getting per turn. Always good to have a healthy economy. Let's go! Day 6. Leading his Griffin Mound, a scout bearing the cuts of arrows and harpy scratches approaches, kneels, and delivers his report. General, Trelia is under the strong hand of Nyan monsters. Okay then, let's go do something about that. What? Oh, come on. There. Okay, I have exited my ship. I have now managed to skip a good portion of the map, going through this area here. A nice little flanking maneuver. Excellent. We are now at her max level. Ooh. Man, you keep getting all the good skills. Basic Wisdom will allow us to learn spells from higher levels. We should probably go ahead and grab that, especially since she has Scholar. Man, she's getting all the good skills. Sure, why not? What on earth does this thing do anyway? Wearing this item remembers your unit's immune to... I don't have undead units. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah. So what do we do now? Good question. Well, I suppose I can show off some more stuff around here. That trading post would be nice. And of course, we need to keep building. Next up is Capital. This is the highest level building, and you can only have one per map. So, but we gotta build a castle. But that's fine, because castles, in addition to giving you defense, also double the amount of troops that are made each week. So, score! Next turn! We need the experience. Our flanking attack is primarily made up of ranged units. Ranged units can be pretty good when you're fighting small forces like this, although familiars are not exactly what you would call a very good type of unit. So we'll just go ahead and grab these mines. There's a couple of other things we'll need, and then head over to the scout tower to scout out the area. Let's see here. This is a trading post. I just wanted to show it off what you can do. You can use this to trade one type of resource for another. For example, if I trade 3 gems, I can get 1 crystal. Not really a very good ratio, but, you know, if you've got something you absolutely know you don't need, there you go. Oh, and yes, you can give stuff to other players, too. That's nice. And since we're here, I might as well give this hero some experience, too. I mean, you never know. She may eventually get held up in a battle or something. So, let's see here. This hero is pretty much done growing for this particular mission, so she's just going to play defense for now. Since our main thrust is going to be that flanking attack, yeah, she's just there for defense now. Okay, so we got our castle. Next turn. Astrologers proclaim Week of the Rabbit. Yes! All dwellings increased population. So this means we can now buy more marksmen. 18 of them. Normally we would have been able to get 9, but thanks to the castle we got double the amount. And finally, the capital. 4,000 gold per turn. Very yes. Okay. Let's go and see what's in the area. Scout Tower shows us quite a bit. For example, this town is under control of the bad guys. We'll go fix that right now. Might as well grab some stuff here. Let's go for attack skill. And this lean-to, by the way, gives you resources. In fact, if anything looks like it's interesting on the map, just go and get it. It's almost always good for you to do so. Wow, did I actually forget to go and buy the witch hut? I guess I did. Oh, speaking of which, since it's the new week, the tavern has given us new heroes. We've got this guy whose specialty is dendroids, which we cannot recruit. But he does have basic diplomacy, which is such an overpowered skill, it's almost worth considering buying him. But nah, not this time. We can also get someone from our town, whose specialty is griffins. These unit specialties usually aren't the best, but you know what, he's from our town. So hey. Oh man, we've been getting a lot of necromancers. If there's anybody who has a specialty that's a unit specialty that's worth getting, it's this guy. Mainly because skeletons are something that necromancers can quick and easily produce. But we're not using any necromancers. So, yeah. Don't need it. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a spell book. And you know, since we've got our spell book, let's just go ahead and cannot purchase again. Right, I already bought something. Very good. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Time to take this town back from the enemy. This is a siege. You'll notice they can go out of the gate. We can't. Until we take down the walls, we cannot get in here. Fortunately, this is only the most simple of defense, and all it has is a wall. If this was a better defense, they would have static defenses that would be tearing us to pieces at the same time as we were prevented from getting in. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. And defend. Well then. If I take these guys out while they are sitting on the drawbridge, it will be forced. The drawbridge can now no longer close. Now we can get in. Oh dear. They've actually got some pretty good numbers there. Well, now they don't. There we go. We did take a few casualties, but all in all, we did pretty good there. Basic scouting or advanced artillery? Advanced artillery. Sweet. Oh, right, I need to select him. I want to go ahead and go into town. While I'm here, I want to purchase a Mage's Guild so I can get this guy a spell book, because I totally forgot to do that last time. Yeah, we got a few things that are nice, I suppose. Cure's okay. Magic Bowl would be nice to have, I suppose. Stone Skin, yeah. I mean, it's not super, but it's certainly better than nothing. Alright, we've flanked the enemy, we've captured one of our towns. I think this is a good place to call this particular episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. I am Tinker Landon, and I've been playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I'll see you in the next episode.